Hey guys, it's Deotai1, and we are here to review El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure. Now, El Toro is an Intamin wooden roller coaster, which is a prefabricated roller coaster, which is designed like a steel coaster, but it's actually made out of wood. And yeah, it's a prefabricate. Sorry, that's a hard word. Prefabricated wooden roller coaster. It opened on June 12th, 2006, and it replaced Viper, which was a Togo roller coaster. And it's also near the now defunct Rolling Thunder coaster. It was a wooden roller coaster that opened at the park a long time ago. Some parts of it is still standing, so when El Toro was around, when El Toro was being built, they made some areas similar to that, and yeah, it is also one of the first roller coasters and one of the first wooden roller coasters. I think it was the first wooden roller coaster to have a cable lift hill. So it has a cable that takes you to the top instead of a traditional chain lift. So that itself is pretty cool. So yeah, El Toro also means the bull in English, and it's a Mexican themed section, which is Plaza del Carnival, and that's a new theme area of the park, which is right next to King de Ka on the other side. So yeah, so so it was made by Intamin, and the cost was $28 million, which is pretty expensive. So the height is 181 feet tall, and the drop is 176 feet tall. Length is 4,400 feet of track, and speed is 70 miles per hour or 110 kilometers an hour. And the G-force is 4.4 Gs, so it's a very intense ride. And yeah, it has 2 trains with 6 cars in each, and the total is 36 riders per train. So let's talk about the theme of the ride. It means the bull, so in Spanish, which is the theme of the ride, the trains are themed as bulls with a bullhead on the front. The ride's queue is surrounded by the southern western style buildings with Plaza del Carnival, so it's a Spanish Mexican theme, and also has an abandoned wagon wheels and Spanish posters along the wall, the queue of the ride, and it also has a small little bull statue, so it has a little bit of theming. So for the theming category, I'm giving it a 3. It's a pretty good theming. It's not anything to shout at, but I mean, it's better than nothing. So let's talk about the layout. So the layout is after you depart the station, the train makes a turn to the left, up the 181 cable lift hill. And so this goes up a cable lift hill instead of a chain lift hill. So it's smoother and doesn't make a clickety clack. And so right after it reaches the top of the lift, the cable gently slows down, but is barely noticeable on the ride. After decreasing the top of the lift, the train travels forward and makes a 180-degree turn to the left, and then drops 176 feet down at a 76-degree angle. After reaching a top of 70 miles per hour or 110 kilometers an hour, as the train reaches the top on the lift, it goes up, creating a head chopper effect, so it looks like you're going to hit those pieces of track or the wood. It goes up on another camelback hill, with another camelback hill, which is 100 feet, and then rises and travels through a 180-degree downward bank turn to the right, and up another bank turn to the left. The train goes through a small second hill that speeds past the station and the lakeside. The train then makes another turn and up a smaller hill where riders experience 2 G-forces on an ejector airtime hill. After coming down the drop, The train snakes through twists and turns. After coming out of the twister section, the train slows down as it moves through a small S-curve, camelback, and into the brake run. So they have this little element called the Rolling Thunder hill. So one of the hills or the helix is like called the Rolling Thunder. Correct me if I get some of these wrong. I'm not too knowledgeable in the coasters. Like I know certain parts of coasters, but there's some parts I don't. But after it hits the brake run, it is an amazing ride. My only problem with El Toro is that it's a little bit of a short ride, but it packs a punch. Like it is so amazing. So we're gonna talk about this with a few categories. We're gonna start with restraints. I give the restraints a 10 out of 10. I love those Intamin prefabricated lap bars and seatbelt. It's really, really good. You get amazing airtime, and yeah, and it's so amazing. Now let's talk about the smoothness category. For smoothness on a wooden roller coaster, I'm giving it a perfect 10. It is so smooth. That's another thing about prefabricated wooden roller coasters. They're smoother than your traditional wooden coaster made by GCI or any of those other wooden coasters. But El Toro, or that kind of model of coaster, they only made like 4 in existence. One is El Toro, obviously, T Express, and some other ones I don't know on the top of my head. If you do know, let me know in the comments below where the other ones are. And yeah, T Express, and yeah, they have Colossus. That's one of them. Yeah, Colossus and Balder and T Express, and then of course El Toro. So Intamin only made 4 of these, and they're pretty expensive too, and they are big to fix. And El Toro is so amazing. So with airtime category, I'm giving it a perfect 10, hands down. It has ejector airtime, it has floater airtime, it has so much airtime you can imagine. The speed, I'm giving it a 10, hands down. Like I said, for restraints, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 also. For smoothness, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. For length, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. I just wish it was a bit longer of a ride, but other than that, it's fantastic. Yeah. Theming, I'm giving a 3 out of 10. Just wish there was more theming. Yeah. Intensity, I'm giving it a 10. It's so amazing. So, yeah. For El Toro's final score, you got it. It's a 10 out of 10. El Toro is a fantastic wooden roller coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure. It's the star ride there. And I guarantee, even though Jersey Devil is going to open in 2020 this year, I guarantee El Toro is still going to be the best ride there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think of El Toro in the comments below. And if you're new around here, please subscribe. We have a variety of videos, which includes music and TV content and more. And of course, more roller coaster and amusement park content coming soon. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one, guys. Bye.